All right, what's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it. Let's talk about prime time. Prime time. Deion Sanders, and let's talk about that filthy, disgusting organization that we call the New York Football Giants. Now, I haven't done any Giants videos because the Giants suck. They stink. Probably one of the worst franchises ever. Their fan base is beyond dumb, with the exception of a few. Shout out to YTC. Shout out to Donnie. Shout out to Taj. Shout out to my boy Fisk. What was that? 4 people. So 4 out of the rest are pretty dumb and stupid. Brandon, I know you're probably watching. Yes, Brandon, you're pretty dumb, and I'm pretty sure you know everybody thinks you're dumb. Brandon, you should know that you're dumb. You feel me? Shout out to my boy Evan. I mean, Evan, you be saying some dumb things, so I ain't gonna cap. So you're in that category too. But you know what? With the exception of those 4 people, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I want to talk about this specifically because I'm surprised no one's made the connection yet, or at least I haven't heard the connection yet, that the Giants this year are rumored to take Shedeur Sanders. Whether you like him or not, they're rumored to take Shedeur Sanders. People are not talking about the fact that Brian Daboll, at least Brian Daboll, I don't know about Joe Shane, I don't follow the Giants anymore, but at least Brian Daboll is going to get fired next year. That's what usually happens, is that when you bring in a new quarterback, the old regime, at least the head coach, gets fired. You saw it with Caleb Williams and Matt Eberflus. You saw it with Jared Mayo and Drake May. I'm trying to think who else. I can't really think. Jared Goff and Jeff Fisher when Jared Goff was with the Rams. That's what usually happens. And Brian Daboll's a horrible coach. You need to fire him anyways. You feel me? Baker Mayfield and Hugh Jackson. So the list goes on and on. But Deion Sanders last year, or maybe second to last year with Colorado, is this year, and I think you can opt out of your fourth year of your contract. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. Deion Sanders has came out and said he's hoping that Shedeur goes to New York. They've been very friendly with New York and stuff. And once again, the Giants are a horrible organization. I can definitely see them picking up Deion Sanders as their head coach. Number one, you're going to have eyeballs. Everybody's going to be watching. You have Deion Sanders and Shedeur Sanders. And hell, you might get Shiloh as well, too. And hell, if this goes well, wherever Travis Hunter goes, because Travis Hunter is going to be getting drafted by some other team, maybe the Patriots or not, maybe you bring Travis Hunter with you as well, too. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, what is there to? Okay, I don't think Shedeur and Deion with that combo, that head coach to quarterback combo, is going to get you to the Super Bowl. But I'm looking at it from this perspective. Prime prep. Shedeur Sanders was raised up at prime prep with Deion Sanders. They go to, I think Deion coached his high school, him in high school as well too. Then also he coached him at Jackson State, which I'll give Deion and Shedeur credit. They had some success in Jackson State. I think they won a bowl game, and I think they were in a bowl game at Jackson State. Could be wrong. I think they won a bowl game at Jackson State. I remember they beat Florida State when Deion and Shedeur and Travis Hunter and Shiloh were at Jackson State. And then they go to Colorado. I know they had that one bad year where they only won 3-4 games. But this year, they overachieved. Now, granted, I know Shedeur didn't look the best in that bowl game, whatever. But I'm going to keep it real. This year was a pretty decent year. I'm not going to cap. No one expected Deion to win. What did Colorado? I think Colorado won 8-9 games this year. I could be wrong. Someone in the comment section could correct me. It was an improvement. It was really an improvement. And I'm looking at this, okay, Brian Daboll, at least, I don't know about Joe Shane, but at least Brian Daboll is going to get fired this year. Justifiably so. He's a bum. But you have Shador, who's never been coached by anybody besides Deion Sanders. And looking at the track record in prime prep, high school, Jackson State, Colorado, Deion's put up numbers. He's put up numbers. And Giants fans, guess who he has? He has Warren Sapp as his D tackle coach. You have Dexter Lawrence and Brian Burns at D tackle. You see what Warren Sapp did with those kids in Colorado? Imagine what they will do with Warren Sapp. And then also, Giants fan, you guys should be familiar with this guy, Pat Shurmur. You get Kafka out of there, you get Pat Shurmur, who had the best success with Shador Sanders at Colorado. I'm just saying. And then also, if you're Joe Shane, what's the one thing every team, every billionaire likes to do? They like to make money. Deion Sanders and Shador Sanders in New York or New Jersey, dirty Jersey. You feel me? Brains, eyeballs, but and also you keep them away from the Cowboys as well too, who are always in talks of getting Deion Sanders. But it is what it is. That's my thoughts. What are yours? RJ out.